My English name is Andrea Christian. I am with the Toronto Council Fire Native Cultural Centre as their board designate. We collaborate as a confederacy. While Council Fire is a cultural centre and offers a number of the programs and services, you'll have Aboriginal Legal Services also offers legal. You'll have Ms. Webbeck, who does employment and training. You have another that offers, it's very specific to the men, the women, so it's quite diverse. The collaboration isn't really vital because it comes from our teachings. And as you've seen all around you, that our teaching comes from our world of creation, and everything as part of that can't function by itself. So we need the water, we need the air, we need the stars, we need the sun, we need the moon, and we need the plant life. So that same principle is what we still implement with our partnerships and collaborations with other groups. Taking that principle, what can we give to the overall?
My name is Wendy Porch. I am the Executive Director at the Centre for Independent Living in Toronto. The Centre for Independent Living in Toronto, also known as CILT, is a community-based resource centre by and for disabled people. So we work in partnership with people with disabilities in the City of Toronto and in Ontario broadly to support them to live independently in the community, to exercise their rights, to make choices, and to take control of their own lives.
My name is Léonie Chatat, and I am the executive and founder of La Passerelle Intégration et Développement Économique, a non-profit francophone organization serving Black and racialized community here in the GT Toronto. We are offering housing because the crisis of housing is a very in demand in the francophone Black and racialized community, cultural counseling. We also help them to find job. We do connect a lot with other organizations to find resources to the francophone Black and racialized community. The collaboration is essentiel pour our clientèle et pour nous, c'est vraiment important et primordial de faire cette collaboration.
Hi, my name is Steve Teekins, and I'm the Executive Director of NAMI Res, Native Men's Residence. Through our health center called the Doje Mino Nasewanong, Ojibwe, that means a place of healthy breathing, we serve all segments of the Indigenous community, from little babies all the way up to our elders. So we emphasize serving Indigenous community members. However, we also serve non-Indigenous, and I'm very proud of that. I think collaboration makes the world go around. There seems to be lots of organizations that are always struggling to access adequate resources. I know as a leader in an Indigenous organization, we're always dealing with chronic underfunding for our services. So collaboration is key to make things work for the client groups that we serve.
My name is Lindsay Outre. I am the Executive Director of Kids Up Front Foundation Toronto. Kids Up Front serves children, youth, and their families from more than 250 community agencies in Toronto, and those community agencies all serve children, youth, and families from equity-deserving groups in the city. So a whole range of amazing charities and not-for-profits. Collaboration is certainly at the core of everything we do. We are an organization based on partnerships with our community agencies, and then partnerships with teams in the city, theaters in the city, event providers, event organizers. We wouldn't have a program without multiple partners on both sides, the community agency side and the ticket donor side.
Hi, my name is Imtiaz Merceline. I am the crisis coordinator with Taibu TCCS, the Toronto Community Crisis Service that is anchor partnered by the Taibu Community Health Center. We provide trauma-informed de-escalation services in which we will attend a crisis call for anybody who could be your aunt, uncle, brother, cousin, sister, neighbor, classmate, student, friend, family member, anybody that's in the community that requires assistance because they're having possibly the worst day of their life.
It's not a one-stop shop for everything. Every agency has can have certain specializations, which is why it's important to collaborate with other community partners so that we can provide culturally sensitive and culturally specific supports for people who need that. We've recognized that in the city there's a gap in services for marginalized communities, racialized communities, and we want to make sure that people who are looking for support can get the support to meet them where they're at and make them feel safe and comfortable in sharing their experiences.
My name is Viena Santibáñez. I'm the founder and director of Vivir LGBTQ+. We primarily serve refugees, newcomers, but everything mostly or directly to the Latinx community or people who speak Spanish. Collaboration is very important because Vivir is a very young organization. We have been working with our community for 5 years with a very limited and tiny budget. Most of the funds are actually fundraised through our community members. So collaboration is the key to be able to keep providing services and use the resources that other organization has through grants or other programs from the city of the province that should be allocated to the community we have been serving.
My name's Monica Forster, and I'm the founder of Trans Pride Toronto, Transitioning Together. So our agency is run and for trans and two-spirited women or trans folks. So the populations we serve are trans or two-spirited people that may identify as women or as men or non-binary. We run a few drop-ins in and around the city. So we have evening drop-ins, day drop-ins. We do outreach. So we do outreach in some of the areas that trans or two-spirited people might hang or live. And we just give out lunches, hygiene supplies. So it's really great to have services that actually trans people can feel comfortable, that can engage with other self-identified folks if they're female or male, to be a part of more inclusion and visibility within those services.
The Toronto Community Champion Award is a great award for us to receive, and it's a privilege for us to be honored with this award because it shows the work that the TCCS is doing in such a short amount of time.
When we recognize the needs of our citizens, we work together to make sure we deliver the services to tag those needs or at least to make it better for them.
We want to see our own community members succeed and excel and be resilient, and this really speaks to their dedication and to the good work that they're doing with community. So I'm very pleased that that good work is being recognized out there.
It's looking at our community for the betterment and to ensure that you could be at the door at any time. You could be wanting the help. You could want food. You could want shelter. And that, so we come together and look to ways and means of how we're contributing collectively.